Post aim AMA. Saitama, we just got through listening to Russ, Steve, and Max. What do you guys think about that? Let's talk about it for a little bit. Um, I think that Saitama is the future of crypto. And it's going to be so many different companies. The vision, man, I love how Russ summed it up a lot. You know what? We just don't want to be just one. We just don't want to focus on one entity, pump the price up, and then we become irrelevant. They're looking to be long term. Yes, the listings will come in time. I put Miami back there because Saitama should come to Miami. I put Miami back there. Saitama should come to Miami. You know, I don't know. When I was listening, I was like, come to Miami. I don't know why. I don't know if you just maybe come down here and do another event. But it was a great session there. The future of crypto, guys. I don't know how you guys feel about this. The FUD is always going to be around. The negativity is going to be around. Hey, and I love what he said. He said, if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong. Uh, I do have haters. I do. Um, but yes, his Saitama, he wants to make Saitama like the Apple of crypto. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, guys, you don't realize what we're in. And 230,000 holders, I believe that's the count is. That's not that many people when it compared to everybody in the world. you know? Um Compared to a lot of things. So I put Miami down there because I'm sitting here like, if they want to do an event, why not do it in Miami? I'm not saying it needs to be like Vegas, but why not? Now I know Miami's a little isolated. It's if people on the West Coast or in the Northwest is harder to get to. But I mean, why not? And but it made me feel really good. An investor of Saitama, just like you are, it made me feel really good. In fact, it's a dip right now. I'm thinking about adding more. Hit the like button, everybody. I'm so happy you guys joined. I was listening to it. I was like, you know what? Let's kind of go ahead and share your thoughts. What do you guys think? Think about it. He can't even get an app out and wants to make it Apple of crypto. It's patience. Just living is patience. They want to make sure everything is approved with security. So you don't want to roll something out and it's not really ready. So I was there at the event and there were some good things about it. There was some good things about it. That Wolfcaster game there, that was one of the basically big highlight point of it. But guys, it's a good one. It's a good one. I missed the last AMA Indie News. Thanks for coming out. What they just talked about was they talked about future things. The Metamask. They talked about the Wolfcaster game. They talk about the future of it in terms of the Lily and the Lily finance. I do love that. The medical industry. Listen, when their vision is to not only partners, because there'll be a lot of partners that are gonna want to partner with them. The listings there, they will come in time. I know we want Coinbase, we want Binance, we want all that, but it's going to take too long. Yep, exactly. And this is very, very true. Shiba Swap took very long to go through the audit. Patience, absolutely. It took them a while, man. It took them a while, and it was frustration I'm sure on both sides, like on the investor side, on the ownership side of it. So, but yeah. hmm But yeah, but yeah, guys, it's I feel good about it. I know maybe you don't agree, and if you don't agree, I mean, I respect your opinion. Um, I try to I try to look at things positive, but then call it what it is. He even said the event could have been better. We wish we could have done more because I was there really, and there were some limitations on what you could do in there. To me, the venue was we outgrew the venue. We outgrew the venue. Like it was jammed in there. We were packed in there. When I finally got in, because I was outside there for a while, and I was just waiting in line like everybody else. By the time I got in there, it was jam packed, and you couldn't really see the stage very well. And I'm like, man, we need a bigger venue. And so just because it was so many people in there, and you really couldn't see things very well. It was dark. It was kind of like a nightclub, going to a nightclub. But it was like but to me, in terms of the amount of people there that was really happy to be there, it was a really exciting moment to be there. Saitama did something no crypto done. They did an event. Overall, it was good. I know you're probably gonna hate me for this. Yes, the presentation could have been better with more, but they were limited. They were limited what they could do. And then obviously they didn't want to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? We got the mask, and this is how it's done. No audit. Gotta make sure the audit's there. I'm not selling. Are you crazy? I'm not selling. Man, you telling me? Yes, I'm willing to wait. I'm not selling. I am willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. Yes, I'll be covering Saitama. Yes, I'm going to try to get, I think, Steve Rocket Crypto on here Wednesday. I'm going to ask Max to come on here and just kind of like get to know him a little more different level. I want to pick his brain, maybe ask him questions that nobody really asks, maybe. And so, but yeah, the event overall was something. Bitcoin's never done this. Guys, you got to think this. I know you guys think about other tokens. And I do like those tokens like Jetstar. Love Jetstar, Luffy coin, even Ethereum to some extent. What project has done an event? And not an event, you did it in Las Vegas, of the king of all events when it comes to a city. Las Vegas got to be a top 5. They pulled off. And they're not even on a major exchange. They're not even on a major exchange. They did something Shiba couldn't do. Well, not couldn't do, but didn't do or haven't done yet. Love Shiba. Love Shiba. But what I'm saying is they did something no project has pulled off. Man, they really did. I mean, I'm coming back and reflecting. Yes, things could have been better. Things were limited. They didn't have things passed over. I'm glad they didn't release things that wasn't approved, because they're showing you that it's their integrity of the project, the company, the message, the wording. And then I saw Russ. He was shaking hands. Guys, listen. There was a long line of people. I was sitting there watching. There was a long line of people looking to just thank him. He's right about what he's saying about changing lives, because I saw it. I literally saw it. There was a long, after the event was over, there was a long line of people waiting in line just to get a photo op or just to tell him, hey, you changed my life. He's right about that. I saw it. And even though we were limited on what we can do, but it still was a good success, man. It was. But we just didn't. I think what we were expecting, we were hoping the mask and a bunch of listings, but it's going to come in time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm not selling. Wolf of Wall Street. I watched that the other day. I sat there and watched it. And I'm like, I'm not leaving. He said, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I thank you for being here. I'm not leaving. After what I just listened to, no way. And I had to go back and reflect it. Like, they did something no crypto has pulled off. Not even the king Bitcoin. We always follow Bitcoin. We always look at the Bitcoin. I'm not knocking Bitcoin. I don't knock any project. Because I really don't, man. Because that's just not what I do. Integrity, I don't knock off any project. I may say, hey, I'm not investing to it. I actually do have Bitcoin. But I'm not knocking off any project. But Bitcoin even pulled this off. The XRP family. They ain't done this. Dogecoin. Where are my Dogecoin lovers? They ain't pulled off a launch, a party, and it was a party. People were dancing, having fun. They were happy. I mean, I got a chance to meet a lot of people there. The great Michael Thompson. I saw John Sally there, Katino Mobley there. You know, I saw Crypto Empress. Jake. Jake's a good guy, guys. Jake's a good guy. Jake's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. We got a chance to talk. I got a chance to see Austin Hilton. I got a chance to really have a good conversation with Zach. He was probably the person I probably talked to the most. He's down earth. He works at a college. I work for a college. We have some things in common. I think we had a little bit. We might have had more things in common in terms of like other things. And he's a great guy. Zach is he's a good guy. I'm just saying, like, these are good people, you know. And man, and a lot of people. I met some of you guys were there. The list goes on and on and on. And I'm sitting here. This was a success overall. For the first time, you did it in Vegas. You didn't do this in Reno. No offense to Reno. Love you, Reno. We didn't do this in El Paso. No offense to El Paso. You did it in the mother of all events. And Las Vegas was rocking that night. It was rocking. Vegas was as usually Vegas is usually locking. It was rocking that night. And Saitama was a part of the show. And we got people that want to sell. They got people want to sell. I mean, come on. We got people that want to sell. And if you guys got in, it doesn't matter how you got in. Maybe through my videos, Steve Rocker Crypto, Crypto Dev, Mr. Diamond Hands, Jake, Zach, Austin, Europop, Hennock Crypto, you know, anybody. If you got in, even in October, you're still up in profit. You know what I was doing while that was going on, the AMA? I was looking at my reflections. And I'm like, we just crossed over $1 billion in a day. I think over that. I'm sitting here like, why if I'm upset? Please sell the reflect, make a brighter. Please sell reflections, make a brighter future. I ain't selling. Eventually, we'll do a giveaway and some things like that. Yeah, man, he's a good guy. Man, Jake's a good guy. He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy, man. He's one of the voices out there. Like it or not, man, he's got a strong voice. He got a nice entertainment vibe with him. He really cares about people. But yeah, man, he's a good guy, man. He is. Super chat. Sorry about that. Let me go back here. Once the timer blows up and hit that 1 cent mark, woo! What is the best way to cash out without spending a ton of fees? I think by the time that happens, there are going to be multiple ways how you're going to do that. I think it'll take a while for it to hit the 1 cent, but I think that by the time that happens, there will be multiple ways of doing it. So for me, what I'm going to look to do once you hit yes, Jake get back on the board, and he probably will. He's probably taking some time off, and I get Jake is. The best way of cashing out is, to me, one of the ways, whenever you're ready to do it, is you can go back to Ethereum, and then you can, like, if you were trying to do it on coin, let's say you're trying to do it on Coinbase. Let's say you're trying to do a small amount. You can go back to your Ethereum, and you can sell your Ethereum to USDC. Or you could go from Saitama to USDC and sell on the exchange. And that just goes back to cash. Make sure your bank account's set up with your Coinbase. But I do plan to do some of those type of things later on. But I'm not selling now, but I'm planning to do some of those things, you know, step by step, whenever it's time to do it. But 1 cent, I think that's got a ways. I agree. That's got a ways to happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying we've got some ways to go. And they'll tell you. You got some ways to go. So I always think about when you're trying to sell out, reverse back to what you got it. Because let's say you got it on Uniswap, Shiba Swap, Sushi Swap. just reverse back to Ethereum. And think about with Ethereum, Ethereum connects to a lot of these different exchanges. You can send that Ethereum almost anywhere and cash out on those exchanges. Binance, crypto.com, Gemini, that's just accepted Shiba. So yeah. And then all the gas fee, all that stuff is going to eventually get better. Let's say the mask, what's going to happen, at least what my opinion is, that once they get the security approved, then there'll be some steps of how to get loaded, and there'll be a learning curve in terms of just learning all the operations and things like that. But it's going to be really good. We saw the beta testing on it. I think Steve Rofter Crypto did it on his channel. I saw the beta testing of where you can purchase your coins. You can actually stake your coin. They talk about staking there as well. Man, you're going to really, staking your coins in that Saitama is going to be something else. And people worry about the supply. Man, you kidding me? You get all these companies on, you get all these partners on there that's with Saitama. You get all the investors like us that's with Saitama. I mean, come on. We're going to be staking, burning. I mean, all that stuff is going to be going on. I mean, we're just going to have to wait. Just like anything else, we have to wait a little bit longer. But to me, no other project has really done what Saitama's done. They put an event together. They put that was the start of a revolution, because I was sitting there waiting in line. It was a long line. I look back, I look to the left, look to my right. There's a long line. And I just think I think they outgrew the facility. That's just my opinion. I mean, I couldn't even move. I was doing all this, I was doing that. I was kind of just going right here and here. And then and got hot in there. I mean, so I'm glad they did it. I mean, it got a chance for us to now see the things that work and see the things that how we can improve, just like anything else. But the fact that they did it, they did something that no other project has done. And now don't be surprised, all these other projects saying, we want to launch a product in Chicago. I'm just playing. But why not? Chicago's a great town. But yes, I'm beat up Russ. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, the whole team. I look at my wallet and still up. And I know you guys look at your wallet, because most of you guys got in early. Most of you guys got in earlier, at least, before November 1st. And listen, we're still up. And it's not the fact of the finance. Obviously, the finance is going to be there. The financial freedom aspect is going to be there. It brought all of us together. And what it done is going to open up a bridge to new opportunities. Medical. I love what they talked about. Possibility. Real estate. You imagine that? Real estate definitely want to get a piece of this. Real estate, insurance companies. Man, I'm thinking, I'm even thinking about colleges, maybe the educational system. Why not? Maybe even bigger. I know they're talking about HBCUs. Shout out to all the HBCUs. But how about getting more educational system in here? Hell, get into elementary, high schools. Get those in there. I don't know. The insurance can go so much farther than that. So to me, I thank you. Thank you. So, but absolutely, I didn't cash out. I didn't cash out. I did not cash out. I ain't cash out. You know what? I'll be transparent. I don't really have to do this. I ain't cash out. I ain't cash out. That's not cashing out. That I still got my numbers. There's no way I could have cashed out unless I had 3 trillion, and I didn't. So I didn't cash out. I'm just trying to let you know. I do have some mods in here. They're not on right now. I don't see any of them on right now. But I do have some, but they're not on right now. So but I ain't cashed out. So I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna tell you. I'll be transparent. You see that 2 trillion? I've been actually more than that because of the reflections. So talking about I can care less, I'll go ahead and put you on blast. I'll tell you. Listen, I'll tell you. I showed it to you in my wallet right here. Boom. On my phone. 2.1 trillion, something like that. I'm not leaving. So if you thinking I am, hey, absolutely. Yeah, but oh yeah, okay. I'll get you in there, man. I'll get you, brother. Marquis. I'll get you in there. I'll get you in there as a mod. Cause a lot of my mods are not in right now. Like all of them. I don't know. Maybe they're kind of sleeping. Congratulations, great bag there, teaching all of us. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And listen, when I do, I will let you know. I would say, listen, I sold 300 billion or 200 billion. I will tell you, not only that, I will put it in the captain spreadsheet and show you what the plan is. Like, hey, this stay here, this stay here. That's the plan. I will show you. I will do the. I won't show you the bank accounts, all that stuff. Obviously, that's that's going. But what I'm saying is, listen, I will show you this to here. I'm gonna take 10,000, go to here, 10,000, go to here, and then here, and I'm gonna actually try to find out how long would it estimate hits the bank. I even try to find that out. So when I mean, I'm just gonna be transparent. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm gonna be like, listen, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. Like Baby Saitama, I'm not a fan. I don't want to put anything against him. I wouldn't have the big Saitama. I would have. Why have the baby and get the big one? Now the only baby I like is Baby Dogecoin. Yep. The other babies I'm not really into. Try to be transparent, man. I try to be. Sometimes I make mistakes. I make mistakes. I do. I make mistakes. But absolutely. We got 412 people here. Hit the like button right now. Didn't have to do that, but you did. Yeah, man, I did. I'm because it's true. All I'm doing is taking stuff I have and I put it in the spreadsheet. Because somebody asked me the other day, like, well, do you really have that? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just put it on the spreadsheet because it's more professional that way. It's professional and you can kind of see it, and this is one thing I like about the Metamask. You got coins everywhere. Hopefully, from what I've seen in the beta testing, we could put more of our coins on there. And it is we one-stop shop and it's secure. See, I want them to take as much time as possible to make sure that thing is secure. You realize how many people are going to jump on that Metamask? Not just us, but you're going to have partners. You're going to have, institutions going to be on there. And you're going to have all this volume gets on there. You better make sure it's secure. And I get shot out. Hey, man, Zach, man, you the man. Zach, you are awesome, man. Zach is fantastic, man. Zach is good guy, man. Great guy. Zach Humphreys in the house, guys. Zach Humphreys in the house. Good guy. Down to earth, man. Just a really good guy, man. I was like, yeah, man, you are really down to earth, down to earth guy. Delivers great content. I'm sure most of you guys pretty much checked him out. I hope so. If you haven't yet, you need to go ahead and do it. Vegas was awesome. I met John the Spider. I think I miss you too much. Yeah, I want to take a picture. There'll be other events. That's why I put Miami down there. I would love Saitama to come to Miami. Come to South Beach. Come to South Beach. Won't that be nice? Come, like, whatever, like maybe down the road. Just have another event. Maybe like a small gathering. Because remember, he's talking about small gatherings. He was like, hey, we should do a small gathering. Do it at South Beach. I'm just saying. I'll definitely drive down there for that. So, it came for his bag. So, absolutely, man. But man, I just like it, man. I like it. I like it. Mm-hmm. Like the gala. See, this is what I was envisioning. I was thinking about like a gala, man. It kind of can be we all there. In my vision, I was thinking a ballroom type, right? Maybe in Miami, overlooking the water. We get and it's so many venues that's along the water. Something over the water. All of our customer service and all of our reps are there. we pay them in Saitama, or we pay, we take care of them. We take care of them. I'll just put it that way. We're greeted at the door. We're feeling like royalty because we are royalty. We have different stations in the corner that helps you with your actually Saitama. Maybe you have a couple of stations there where you can log in, you can check your stuff. Maybe somebody there to help you. You know what I'm saying? Um, but then again, you have a buffet style, food there. You have some music playing. Obviously you'll have your film crew like they would want to have it. But you feeling like royalty. You got tables there. Then you have guests that can come up there and start talking. Then you can have special guests like Willie D can go up there and talk. Of course, the great Russ will talk. You can introduce the whole dev team. Hey, this is Max. He does this. This is Steve. He does this. And then you can talk with. Then you can introduce guys like Jake and Zach. You can bring them up there. The people who's really help so many people with Saitama in terms of like the community and giving them information. You can really have it out. That's what I envision, like a gala. You can have different musics, and your music can kind of be a little bit of variety. You don't have to be one way. Just different. Maybe hire a DJ that can really do it well. LA is a good spot to have it. I think LA, the Bay Area would be great. There's so many different venues and cities you can pull this off. I don't know. Miami just felt like a place possibly to look forward to it, but yeah, I was just thinking about that. You walk in, you feel like, man, I feel good about my investment. And so then the presentations there, you're not gonna really hire strippers. Nah, that not now. Now, if you're trying to do all that stuff, that's down the road. Yeah, that's down the road. That's down the road. I would keep it kind of professional and really good. But yes, yeah. But to me, them pulling this off in Las Vegas, which is one of the best cities for any event, just about. But Vegas, when I think about an event, if I'm going to do a big time event, Vegas is probably 1, 2, or 3. It's probably New York, LA, and Vegas, and then Miami's in there somewhere. So my thing is like, wow. So that's what I'm saying. After that's for the after party. That could be. Maybe don't say that, but like this is just the after party. But we didn't know these people were coming. Just joking. Hey, Orlando would be great. I'm down the street from Orlando. Orlando's a great city. Orlando's a great city for that. Yeah, Orlando. Ooh, get on International Drive, guys. Yeah, if y'all don't anything know about International Drive in Orlando, man, you missing out. The International Drive is it's straight up entertainment. It's not Vegas, but Orlando is a very nice city to host events. It really is. But I would say Miami just has that name, that appeal that people just connect. Miami? If I'm thinking about Orlando, I'm thinking about, okay, take the kids to Disney. But we can still have fun too downtown Orlando and things like that. Orlando will be good, cool. Orlando will feel like family. Orlando, it's the happiest place in the world or something like that. It has that feel. Like when I go to Miami, I feel certain parts of it, I just feel happy. All the Disney and the United Kingdom, you got SeaWorld, you got all this stuff going on. It's family friendly to me. Saitama, Miami. Yeah, absolutely. Saitama, Miami has a good ring to it. Absolutely. Why not? Saitama, Miami, man. International Drive is great in Orlando. It really is. They really built that up over the years. So yeah, it's a lot of places that can do it. And down the road, if they decide to like, hey, let's just have a gathering here, or let's just have a celebration. I mean, let's just have a celebration of, what we have been doing and where we're going. But Vegas, to me, them pulling that off in Vegas, that speaks volume to Saitama to me. And they're the first project crypto to do it. There's been projects that saying, yeah, we want to do a party. But they did an event, man, and they brought people there. And like, you have the casinos and things like that going on. And MGM, That's a nice place. It's connected with the arena. Man, come on. I just give a prop. Guys, you don't have no idea what you guys don't know, no idea. Because I had some time to reflect. I'm like, hold on here. We have an event here. The price is up several percentages for the last 3 months. I got to go back and see the exact percentage from the last 3 or 4 months. I got to go back and look at it. But we up. And plus, we got all this stuff coming up. And it's past the Saitama. You got the Saitama maker, the Saitama edutainment. You got the medical field. You got all these different partners. You got the listings that will definitely happen. And I'm telling you, those listings are just sitting there like, they're sitting there like this. Like, man, deep down, I know they are. Deep down, of course, they're going to be professional and they're going to be curious in the beginning. When they get off the phone, they're sitting there like, okay, do whatever you need to do. We need to sign up now. What do we got to do? What we got to do? They're probably sitting there like, we got to do this. Come on, we got to do this. Binance, I don't know Binance. They're probably sitting there like, they're probably counting the holder count. They probably on Etherscan sitting there like, it's 197,000. Come on, Saitama, get 3 more. They're probably a cheerleader in the background. In face, they're gonna be professional, just like me. I'll be so buttoned down, professional, because I'm professional. But deep down, I'm sitting here like, come on, just 3,000 more, just 3,000 more. Deep, I'm telling these exchanges, Russ is right about that. They want them. I think Coinbase wants Saitama because they've seen the growth. With the fastest growing crypto, the fastest they grow, you're getting other people talking about it. Oh man, listen, man, and it's big catalyst. You're right about that. There's more coming up. There's more catalysts coming up, and so I'm like, hey, I ain't leaving. Now I understand if you have to leave. This is no financial advice channel, even though I've been in finance. That's crazy. I've been in finance, but those financial companies, I don't think they invest in Saitama. They don't know. A lot of these companies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they don't know, man. Those are two ones I hear about a lot. If I go to Bank of America down the street, have you heard of Saitama? Now, the big boys, they may have heard of them. The big boys, but like the local, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, the big guys, they're like, yeah, I heard of them. And they probably got a bag for themselves. They probably got a bag on themselves. Don't get it twisted. So, listen, deep down, they're probably saying, hey, you want to. Coinbase or Binance do not want reflective-based coin. Binance even said it. Hey, listen, everything's negotiable. Everything's negotiable. So I'm sure something's going to be worked out. I don't know. But something's going to be worked out. So I'm sure something is going to be worked out. What's up, man? What's up? Something's going to be worked out. It would have been cool. They would have announced. If they would announce Binance, that price would have shot. That price would have shot up like a bottle rocket in the hot summer of June. That thing would have shot up so far. Listen, I think people were sitting there waiting for it. Binance, Coinbase, something like that. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping too. I'll be transparent. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, could they do it? But then I stopped and I realized this is not the right time to do that yet. This is not the right time. This is the time to be patient. And if you want to add to your position, because you look in here, I think there's still, I can't believe the price is like this. Shoot, this is like Christmas right here. Like, hey, get it. It's on sale. This is like kind of like the Christmas discount or oh my God. And the fact that what he said about the community coin, it is the community does play a role into this. We do. A lot of these tokens you do. A lot of these tokens that I see listed here. Mm-hmm. I like this. What this guy said. Can you imagine the price when we take our first baby step, walk, then run? I ain't selling. I'm not leaving. I'm not selling. I'm with you, bro. And yes, I'll add you as a moderator. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get that set up. But listen, no. Why, man? Thank you so much for becoming that. Thank you, sir. But no, why would I? Why? I mean, there no way. Man. So I do understand. Mm-hmm. Saitama's a big project. Yeah, it is. I ain't selling, man. I mean, I understand if you have to do what you have to do. Um, you have to make decisions on the best that's for you and your family. And I'm not really here to persuade you. I'm here to just educate you. I'm here to edutain you. Edu, the education, and then the taming. I'm here to edutain you. And then you make a decision what's best for you. I ain't selling. Are you crazy? I mean, cause no way. No way. Oh, way. No. Man, no, not at all. Saitama's one of is Saitama is going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be a top project. It's going to be a top project. In my eyes, they already are. In my eyes, they already are. It just people just don't know. But see, here's the thing, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they all went through their stuff like this. It's a scam and all this. All the great ones done this. All the great ones. Look at this. I'm up 3,000%. Look at that. Earl Wood, man, I appreciate you sharing that. Look at that. I'm up 3,000%. And they got all these catalysts coming up. They got all these things. I mean, come on. Man, come on. I mean, he up 3,000%. That's just crazy. And then the thing about it though, it's you're getting reflections on top. He's getting reflections on top of that. Yeah. He's getting reflections on top of it. Which makes it just mind-boggling. He's already up 3,000%, and now he's getting reflections on people who's panicking, or on people who wants to, get in. So just unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Doing this right now. Thank you, my kind sir. I'm setting it up right now. Marquet, adding you right now. Just getting all the information. Boom, 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 boom. I'm excited. Uh. Yes, sir. You have been added as a moderator, sir. Let me go back here. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. You have been added as a moderator, sir. So thank you. Thank you for all the support and help. Thank you. Thank you so much. I turned down $400. Whoa. Daniel. You turned $400 to 20K. Not sure what the percentage of. A lot. A lot. A lot. A lot. Oh, Charlie, I got you, fam. Okay, I get you too. I get you too, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Because some of my moderators are not in here. They could be it could be buying Saitama. I don't know. Just joking. But let me go back to Daniel real quick. Daniel. I know I love Saitama. Listen, man, that says it all right there. That says enough. I mean, this guy's up. He went to what was it again? $400 to 20, and we want to sell. Oh, now I get it if you want to take profit. I get it. I mean, we're human. there's a time that we all gonna have to take some type of profit. I'm just saying, there's a time. There is a time. And let's just be honest with you. There is a time we'll take some profit. Um, it just to me it's just not today. I mean, the price is down. We're still waiting on other things to develop. I think right now, honestly, it's the time to just really reflect on where we came from and where we're going. Because this year, much love. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this has made me start watching the stock market so much. It does. And Saitama's not going to be the only winner. There will be several winners. They're not going to be the only winner. Look at this guy. Mitch B, appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Started with 1K and at 45K currently? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's hard to get those type of gains in the stock market. I do like stocks. I am investing in stocks. However, I ain't seen those type of gains. Unless I got into a project like they just kind of started out. Oh, thank you, Tyler C. Yeah, I will. I'll put you in there too as well. Absolutely, put you in there as well. Let me go ahead. But yeah, man, it's no way, man. And we want to quit. We want to sell. Oh, it's not. And the thing about it, I understand. I get it. People panic. They get news. Maybe they didn't get the news that they want. And I get it though. But you got to understand what you're holding here. I think that a lot of people are just not educated enough to understand. I'm not trying to persuade you any way. However, you just don't understand what you have here. And I think a lot of people just don't get it. Some people get in and get out. They get in these tokens and they get out. They get in, get out. They need to start looking at the big picture in this. And they kind of miss on things. And that's why they'll come back and be like, hey, I should have hold or I should have bought more. Now, should have, those things happen. We all can say that on things. We can say, well, I should have done it. But we learn from our mistakes. We learn from it. We learn like, hey, you know what? Next time, I ain't gonna fall for that. Next time, no way. I'm not doing that. So let me I'll add you, Tyler. I'm adding you right now. Tyler, you have added. And thank you for Tyler C for being added. Being part of the moderating team. And somebody else asked to be a mod as well. So, but anyway, I'm trying to find out where it is. So thank you for the just thank you guys. I just thank you. Thank you for watching and thank you for just being part of things. Oh yeah, Charlie. Okay, there you go. I got you, Charlie. Charlie, you have been added. And yep, and you have been added as well. So I appreciate it. So it is a patient game. I just saw that in there. It's patient. Yep, I just added you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kindness. And look at this. Saitama will make us millionaires. Some of them are already millionaires. Some people are already millionaires now. I'm being honest. Some people are millionaires now. Those millionaires potentially become billionaires once this thing flies, like fly, or close to a billionaire. Think about that now. You go through a thousandaire to a millionaire. Now, some of us are thousandaires. I'm a proud, and Saitama, I'm a proud thousandaire. 6 figures. I'm proud of that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Russ. Thank you for bringing us together. I'm humble. I am humble. Yes, I'm absolutely humble. Billionaire would be nice. people will become billionaires at some point. That's just fact. That's not saying financial advice. That's just fact. That's fact. Listen, once this project matures more, I won't say mature, but just continue developing, because I think they are mature. They're a great team with a lot of integrity. They show me a lot of integrity of not launching something that's not ready. And they wanted to launch that out. You think they wanted a television crew? They even said it. They said, we wish we had a professional crew to come in here and do the things we want them to do. They weren't able to do that. But they pulled off Vegas, which is not an easy thing to do. That's not an easy thing to do. And you brought a packed room. And you had John Sally, Continue Mobile. You had other people in there. Former NBA champion. John Sally is the professor was in there. The professor was in the house. You had a N1 legend. N1 legend in there. Think about all this, guys. Let's just reflect this. An N1 legend who is a big-time investor, I'm sure. John Sally, who's won multiple championships with Kobe and Shaq and Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. I love NBA. That's something else you guys love. I love basketball. I love basketball. Love basketball. And so one of my things I'm going to do, I'm going to travel to every NBA city. I'm going to go to every NBA city. That's on my bucket list. Every NBA city. And sit in the good seats. So I love basketball. We all have our thing. So I love NBA, love basketball. But let me answer this question. What's up, bro? Saitama on Coinbase wallet? It is. Yes, it is. When the app comes out, will I lose my position if I send Saitama to Metamask? What do you mean lose your position in terms of like are you saying you may lose your tokens? Lose your position. You shouldn't necessarily lose your position. You'll be going to a secure place where you'll be able to do more functional things. To me, once the security gets met, I would rather it be on the mask, because then I can stake it. See, here's the thing. Even though, and I don't know this for sure, the staking, what he was talking about when they were talking about the AMA today, that staking percentage, you guys look at the little roadmap of the staking, that's something else. And so let's say you staked 100 billion tokens on there. Over time, that's going to really compound. So even if you did lose up to 11%, wow, yep, up to 11%. Even if you did lose any, if you did from transferring over, you will make them up in the in the staking. Just the staking. So my goodness gracious, when he said that, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so you're telling me or telling us. Hit the like button, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But anyway, I'm sitting here like, listen, and I'm just being transparent. I'm thinking what you may be thinking. You telling me if I stake, I get up to that percentage, just leave my coins on this platform. That's secure. And I will be able to buy crypto easier too. And I can hold my coins and I can see, numbers and percentages in one spot. Who got that? I'll hold. Who has that? Yes, it's delayed. But do you guys realize what's being created here? Sometimes we forget about the big picture. We forget about the big picture. Do we realize what we got created here? Who has that? Who has that? I mean, there's swamps out there, yes. But there's nothing that is doing what Metamask is doing. And I love Shiba Swap. I do like Shiba Swap. I know they got some things there that they're working on. And in Sushi Swap, Uniswap, Pancake Swap, all the swaps. I like all the swaps. I've used all the swaps and very blessed to be able to help you with all the swaps because I've used all of them. But what I'm saying is We don't realize what we have here. Yes, if it's delayed, let it delay. Only because we want to make sure it's right. Because here's the thing. Let's say they rush this out and the first thing is wrong. You guys are going to be pissed. Y'all going to be mad. It's going to be all over Twitter. Man, to say the mask, I lost so many coins. Absolutely. Yes, protect your coins. Absolutely. How to protect your coin. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Candace. Say the mask will definitely be one of the things that's going to help out with that security as well. One place you can look to doing is a Ledger 9x treasure wallet. I do have a Ledger over here somewhere. Over here. Maybe it's over there. But yeah, but absolutely. 11%. Ain't that something? 11%? Is it is it 13% or 11%? But hey, they all high. Listen, they're all are high. 11%, 13%. Come on. 2%, 2% reflection and 11% staking. Who has that? Now, right now, Everrise has got a really high reflections. Saja has 13%, which is just ridiculous. Oh, someone just said, yeah. Saja is just mind-blowing. God, 13% reflection. I'm seeing in there. I'm sitting here smiling, eating my popcorn. Saja, what? What? Okay, Adam stopping by, showing. Hey, I appreciate it, Cute Beauty. You always show support. I appreciate you and your family. And yes, good things are going to happen to you. Good things are going to happen to you. Yes, absolutely. You're always showing support as well. And once they do that, if AMC pulls that off, woo-wee. Now, the question is, would you use your Shiba to buy some popcorn? Think about that. Are you really going to use? It sounds good on paper. And I think they should do this because that's another use case. That's another area that I can use my Shiba. Are you really going to use your Shiba to buy some popcorn and some candy and some cotton candy? Are you? I'm just saying. You know good well you be sneaking in that candy in. You sneaking that candy in the theaters. Just joking. But that's the thing. Some people, I'm just keeping it real. If they pull it off, will I use my Shiba to buy popcorn? I don't know about that. I think no. I don't think so. I think it sounds good. I don't think so. No. Man, listen, Shiba, Saitama, these tokens here, guys, these are revolutionized projects, in my opinion. And they're not the only one. There's gonna be other ones that follow. There's probably other ones I'm not naming. I love Everrise. I love Saja. There's other ones I like. Jetstar. Woo, Jetstar. Do you see the price of Jetstar today? Jetstar flew up. Jetstar did a backflip in the pool. I mean, that Jetstar, people have slept on them, literally sleeping on them. I know I mentioned it a couple of times. I'm bullish on them because I like their team. I like what they represent. They've got a heck of a talented team. And that project is going up. I'm gonna keep asking until he answers. What's the question? I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Why did you sell Shiro? Well, I sold some of my Shiro. I sold the profit. I didn't sell all of it. I sold the profit over there, and I moved it over to Wolverino. And the only reason why I did that, though, because I see something in Wolverino in the future that I think that it's also going to be something that we are going to be talking about, or we're going to be hearing about. I just felt good about it based on the research. So I took some profit from there and I moved it over there. I'll be transparent. I did. I definitely did. I saw something Wolverino that can be really good. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So stop being biased. I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I do like Jetstar. I mean, okay, think about this. It's brewery. If you invest in something that was 2 cents, 2.5 months ago, 2 cents, it went to 95 cents in 2.5 months. Who would not be biased? I will tell you, 2 cents to 95 cents, $500 investment to almost $10,000 in 2.5 months. 2.5 months. Yes, I think 2.5 months. Come on now. Saja, 13% reflections. What the hell? I mean, I'm just being honest. I will tell you about the ones I like that I'm investing to. Sergeant Army, I'm 13% reflection. Drop the mic. Actually, the mic is right here. 13% reflections. Come on now. So I'm just saying. Why not both? Why not both? Oh, Saitama, bias on Saitama? Well, one, bias on Saitama. Well, here's the thing. And I'll be transparent with you. My $4,500 investment, and I showed you in my portfolio, and I need to do another actually provision. My $4,500 investment has went to over $200,000. Now, why would I not be biased? And I know people in here that we have people here 1,000 to 40,000, or I think it was 40,000. Oh, so it's not being biased; it's just being honest. Hell yeah. I mean, so why do I explain? I just felt like I wanted to. I mean, that's all. I'm going to say the things that, listen, you may not want to hear. I'm just biased. I'm going to, hell yeah. And I love Everypedia. Everypedia is a great place. Everypedia. I'll be honest with you. Think about it. 4,500 to 200K. Why wouldn't you not be biased? You'll be the biggest. You'll be like the biggest supporter, and it's just not necessarily the gains. It's what they're doing to crypto. They're changing crypto. They're making things easier for the new investor to come in. They're having the state of education to help people to better invest and save. They're bringing on partners that's going to make things easier for you, especially in the medical field down the road. And creating a Metamask was basically help us all, especially the new investor, to be able to hold the crypto right. And then the apple of crypto, why not? Steve Jobs, just knock on the wood. So, hey, listen, I follow the people. I tell you as it is. I mean, I tell you what I feel. I could be wrong. Yes, this is not a financial advice channel, like we all say. I look at it strategy. Strategy. How I got into Saitama, I saw Steve Rocket Crypto. He moved over there, and I started doing my research. And that was back in July, I guess. And so, hey, Jennifer Jordan, you are awesome too. You are fantastic. You're a great supporter. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so that's what it is. Ryoshi Vision is good because you stake your Shiba and you get Ryoshi Vision. Come on, guys. You got to look at that. Ryoshi Vision is giving you free tokens just by staking your Shiba and Shiba Swap. What? So somebody who don't have a lot of money can literally stake, what is it as a stake? It's burying 1,000 SHIB, and it still will get Ryoshi Vision because the vision is that it don't matter how much SHIB you're holding. We're going to give you the same amount if you got 1 billion Shiba. And what I did was, I'm like, I did it on different wallets. So now I get twice the fun when they dump it in there. So I like Wallet Connect, MetaMask, and Coinbase Wallet. I maximize. I'm like, because it's depending on wallets. See, it's not like they're looking at, oh, Adam, he's got some Shiba on Coinbase. That doesn't count for Wallet Connect. No, they're saying it don't matter. It's based on the wallets. So I'm like, I got my Shiba on all of it, and I'm getting double and triple my Ryoshi Vision tokens whenever they drop it. And so that's how sometimes you can get ahead in this game. Sometimes you don't need a lot of money to be able to get results. You may have to do your research. You may have to do some things that nobody wants to do. I always say the analogy, your neighbor, no Shiba. Your neighbor, no Saitama. If I go to my neighbor right now, hey, do you got any Saitama? He gonna thinking I'm probably some salesperson from Brazil or something. I don't know. So sometimes you got to outthink you got to, not want to say outthink it, but you got to think outside the box, do your research, things like that. That's what I'm saying. So we need to be burying steak and cheaper. Yeah, okay, absolutely. Yeah. I can I do that. In fact, I need to do one to unwolf your Shiba from Shiba Swap and then restake it. You know, I can do that because I need to do that anyway. I need to do that, and then I can show you both of those things as well. So absolutely, I'm screwed up. You never answered my question. Oh, I'm sorry, man. One. Who cares what people say? $100 for one coin, Wolverine. Oh, I didn't care about what people say. I just wanted to go ahead and explain. I just want to go ahead and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. So, well, I like them both. You know, it's hard, man. $100 for one coin. Damn. Woo, man. Oh, man. Well, how about we can flip a coin? I think they both are good to get in. I think you get more Wolverino, I think, at this point. But Shiro Inu has a great upside with the NFT trading cards. I think Wolverino, if they can pull off that comic book, and then they've got other listings that's coming in, I'm sure that they're working on. Their marketing is really good. I mean, I like them both, man. I will flip a coin. Mononoke, I'll put them in that same category. They passed their security efforts. They got a game that's actually there. They got a good base. They got a really good community in terms of people excited about it. I think just like any other token, you just need time to develop. These tokens and projects need time. They just don't happen overnight. But as long as you have a roadmap, that's why these projects have roadmaps to show investors, okay, this is what we're planning to do in Q1, Q1, Q2, Q3, because they're trying to show you this is what we're working on doing, and we'll check them off when it's done. That's why I think roadmaps exist in white paper, because they want to show the history of it and then where they're going, what they are and where they're going. And so that's a good way explaining to you, okay, Q3, you should be here, or this is where you're going to be there. So you got to look at the whole picture of it. You can't always look at, all right, it's a project, no one's on it, but you got to look deep into exactly what they're trying to do. I'm in Shiba, so I love my Russian version. Heck yeah, absolutely. They gave you some Russian Vision tokens. Absolutely. So I hope I answered your question. I like them both, Juan. Man, man. It's a tough one. Shiro Inu's got some momentum, but they both are good ones. They both are, to me, they underrated, both of them to me. They both are underrated. So, oh, what's your question? You never answered my question. Sometimes these things go a little bit fast here. What is your question? What is your question? What was your question though? I would love to answer your question. Come on down to the price is Shiba. I'm just joking. And yes, guys, I'm looking at doing another challenge here. I think we talked about doing a Doja Line challenge. Looking to do another challenge just to help out, help people. Can you put your question back up there? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Do you trade on your phone? Is it safe? I do. I do also on the desktop. But yes, it can be. Yeah. Yes. I actually have a VPN inside my phone as well, a security measure. But yes, I trade on my phone. I love Saja. It's a good one. I love Saja. I do. And hopefully I can get them on again. We can talk more about it. You're inspiring, bro. Learn a lot from you. With 2 trillion Saitama, you taught me how to hodl and wait to the dips. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Well, thank you for the kind words. I'm checking that out. And since now it sounds like they're gonna be involved with Saitama, I'm definitely gonna check them out even more now. How do you find potential coins? Sometimes to me, it's who the coins is with. So how I found out about this prime example. I went to Shiba Swap. This is how I found out about a few coins. I looked at what Shiba Swap was pairing to. So I go, this is one of the ways I found out about coins. I found out what they paired to. And Doja Line was paired there for a while, guys. Doja Line Mars has been in Shiba Swap for a while. That should have been a sign. So I look at pairs in actually swaps. And Doja Line Mars was in there. And now Doja Line Mars is on crypto.com. So sometimes I look at the swaps and then I look at what the coins are paired to. And then I kind of look at the research, look at the white paper, look at who's covered it, look at the team, the utility, all the things, all the basic things you do. And yeah, absolutely. He said, but anyway, give it for my token one of these days. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Infinity Money Coin. Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. Captain Adam will send it operate on the desktop. They didn't really mention that. They didn't mention. That's a good question. I've not heard about that. I hope it does. I mean, I think the whole point of it is to be in your wallet. But because think about it, Coinbase wallet is all in your wallet. Now, Metamask is desktop. You can use the Metamask in desktop, but Coinbase wallet is literally on your phone. So we'll have to see. I think they have good future. I just think it's just going to take some time. They're early stages. They just got started not long ago. Hell, Wolverine got started, 3 weeks? And they're already doing very well in terms of building up their holder base. And they coming out with news all the time. I'm in it for some. I'm in there for more of a longer run. I wanted to get a good position in Wolverine, before it really blasts off. And that's one reason why I took some of my profits and I moved it over there, because I saw some potential in it, just like other coins as well. And so I'm sitting there, top 100 in Wolverine, because I want to position myself in the future. So that's why it's good to diversify, because then you can, like Wolverine, let's say Wolverine or Shiro, it's a Shiro in you. You can wait for those things to develop over time. But projects like Saitama is going to move a little bit faster because they're a little bit ahead of them right now in terms of certain production value. So they're a little bit ahead of the time. So then now you may do some things with some of these tokens. Now, pumps and things like that, yes, you're going to find pumps. Just be careful on the whole pumping and possibly dumping. Just be careful with them. I try to look for tokens that's more long-term that will have pumps inside of it because of the utility and their team and their marketing. I try to not do pumps and dumps because that's not necessarily sometimes it's not the best for the early investor, because if an early investor gets in and there's a dump, it really hurts their mindset and the way they do stuff. It can really mess up somebody's experience. But if you know what you're doing, you can be successful in that type of game. I'm just really not a pumping up guy. I'm just not a person. I'm just not. I'm more of a research investor, content investor, the entertainment investor. You can get it on PancakeSwap. So you can get Jetstar on PancakeSwap. So you can get that on there as well. Let me see. You mind if I show you? So you can get it on PancakeSwap. That's probably the best way. And guys, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Just like the guy on In Living Color. Let me show you something. It's like Jim Carrey. Remember him on Living? Okay. Anyway. He was kind of like the Fire Marshal Bill. I watched it the other day, Living Color. And living, oh. Now, guys, have you ever look at how cool this website is? Look how cool this website is. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that. He was asking about Jetstar, and this is how you buy it. You just go on their website and click on buy Jet. Literally. I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You go right in there and buy Jet. It says there. Look how beautiful this website is. Like cred, this is they actually pre-sale token that they got going on. This is the second token of the Jetstar ecosystem. But look how beautiful this. Look at that. And they tell you this is a sign for a good project, guys. The first message, earn crypto while you hold, play, or create by Jed. And a little bit about him. Jed is the decentralized ecosystem that revolutionized DeFi. That's a beautiful website. I'm sorry. That's one of the best websites in terms of crypto I've seen. That is a beautiful website. Look at this, guys. I feel like I'm in Star Wars. Dun 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 dun. Pro design, exactly, guys. See, this right here will sell a new investor. That will get me thinking like, wow, I'm flying in space. See, something like this, I think projects need to kind of step up their first impression. Because if I'm going to your website for the first time, I want to feel like these guys know what they're doing. I'm not saying anything the project doesn't. However, I think this is like one of the best I've seen out there. It's about what they do. So with what happened as a regarding their logo, how confident are you with regarding? I haven't got hit with the copyright strikes. They did kind of explain it, but I don't really use their logo often, really, so I haven't got caught on there. However, I think other people has been using it, but they did say reach out. I think I heard Max said reach out to him to go and help get that resolved. And yes, improve 2021. Yeah, it was. But here's the thing, it could have been better. Yes. However, they did pull something off that no one has done. Nobody's ever pulled an event out. Now, could have been better? Yeah, I was there. Yeah, it could have been better. I think the presentation overall could have been if you're gonna do it in a nightclub, I felt like a PowerPoint type presentation. That could have been better. If you wasn't gonna stream it, I probably would have tried to snuck an iPad in there and then like with a camera or something there with the boom mic at the top. I was snuck that bad boy in there. Like we'll put it right here and then just I don't know. I mean, but I wasn't there. I was just happy the fact I was there. It could have been, I understand it could have been better. And they without them saying the word, they know. But I'm just happy the fact that they actually did something. Because a lot of projects don't do anything. Do you need BNB? Yes, you do. You need BNB to swap for Jetstar. You do. Yep. It's because like when I click on here, if I click on Jed, and this is what happens. Oh, you don't see that. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it up. That's a beautiful website, guys. Look at that. That's beautiful. So this is what's happened. So you connect your wallet to over here at the top here, and then this is the Jet right there. And you swap your BNB for your Jet right there. So just like that. But that is a beaut. So you want to answer the question. Anyone Mana BNP they give out SHIB. Tell me, what do you think? The wars come slowly. I haven't got involved into that yet, though. I have not got Meta BEP20. I did not know about that. Actually, I didn't know about that. I have to look into that. I have not known about that. No, these aren't definitely amateurs. Hell no. I'm holding, but let's call it. Yeah, it was. It could have been better. I mean, and I feel like one thing that was kind of missing too is that, and maybe I missed this, but there wasn't really a itinerary. Kind of like, okay, kind of like a timeline. You know how you can put like at the doors, you can pass out pamphlets, like, okay, this is the actually timeline. This is the piece of paper or something like that. Or maybe like a timeline, and the people who couldn't come post that bad boy on Twitter or Telegram. So create a timeline and just say these are things. And you don't have to give up all the goods. You don't have to give up all the goods, but just kind of stuff, kind of like previews. You don't have to just say what it is, but just kind of like give you some, some dialogue with it. That's something that could have been done. And because you got to be knowing thousands of people is watching this. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be much better next time. I think they learned from it. I'm happy they pulled it off. I'm happy they did it. And absolutely. Any thoughts on winner rate and did you sell it? Nah, I ain't sell that. No way. I ain't sell it. I ain't sell it. They're moving in the right direction, just like any others. They just gotta do it. VPN do I use? I gotta go look with it, but it's kind of like your basic VPN for your security phone. I'll look into exactly what the name and stuff is. I had it with my my laptop as well, VPN security, so I can look into it. It's really good though. I hope they hire professional people. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Hey, I would love to be more involved. I would love to be more involved when they do this too. I would love to be more involved. Definitely. Be a master's ceremonies or maybe some person just to. I would love to be more involved. Can you make a video how to withdraw money from MetaMask? You would have to send it over to an exchange from your MetaMask. So just like anything else, I don't know if I have it here. But you would have to send it over to an exchange. I mean, an exchange that accepts MetaMask. So that's what you would have to do. So prime example, let's say if you had Ethereum on there, you can send that Ethereum to like Coinbase or something like that. And exactly, they already acknowledged the lesson they learned. They already did. Fordes, I'm in my 40s. Can you make a video? I already did that. No partnership with Visa. It's coming. Congrats. Now a bunch of strangers know you hold your coins in your hot wallet. Remove that in your hot wallet. Move it to our hot wallet. Yes, I will. Thank you. Have you took a look at Arc Angle token? I have not. I have not. You got nothing to prove to anyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you. Thank you. Swap that token to USDT and send it to an exchange. Yep. Yep, you can. USDT or USDC as well. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's possible for Saitama to reach that in the future? In the future, I think they'll reach there. I didn't. I know you've addressed this a million times, but have you touched on allegations against Willie D? What allegations are against him? Because I'm really learning to see what that is. I don't know what the allegation is. I did get a chance to talk to Willie D. Um, it was nothing but positive. But then again, like you say, I don't know. I didn't know if there was allegations on him. I mean, I guess I still have to look into it, but I didn't really know. Look great. I'm 40s. And yes, ma'am. Who said this about keeping your stuff safe? Yes, definitely will. Definitely sure. But it's gonna be tough for them to get my stuff on that VPN security and everything. It's gonna be hard for them to grab my stuff. But yes, I am moving it over to that stuff. But I've got it very secure. Got it secure. It'd be hard for them to break that in. Do you think Sajid can lose a zero this year? Um, Maybe next year. I'm more looking at next year. Thoughts on tutorial. I'm looking into that one as well, guys. Thank you for all your warm thoughts. Thank you. Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Nah, it's just marketing employed to get YouTube together with Wells and the Saitama. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I mean, not me. I mean, I'm just calling what I see, man. It could have been better in terms of the event, but they learned from it. And I like the fact that they actually did something that a lot of projects have never done. You have not done. You never heard of Bitcoin event, not like a launch like that. No, I ain't heard anything like that. So another crypto party. It'll be others in the future, man. I think they'll be better in the future. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. So I've heard of them. I'm still looking into them as well. So yep, I've heard of them. I would say 1-0. Well, they already lost 1-0. Maybe a 0.5 because it just takes a lot of volume for to them to knock off like so many zero. It just takes off a lot of volume. Of course. hmm And say I saw him post on Twitter with screenshot from FBI saying he was going to prison for fraud selling iPhone. I didn't see that, but I didn't see it, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I didn't see it. I mean, I talked to him. He seemed like he's a nice guy. Yep. You're welcome to be dedicated. Truly think we all love you. We love you too. We love you too. I love you too. Man, it's such a beautiful website. Yes, definitely Saja. Absolutely. Yep. Yep, man. Just trying to be positive and transparent. That's what I'm trying to do. Yep. Trying to do the Miami coin. I'm not surprised at Miami coin because Miami seems to be like a crypto city. Um, The Miami coin. I'm not surprised by the Miami coin. I don't own it though. I did hear some people talking about the Miami coin. Um, but it is it is down right at the moment. But I haven't looked into the Miami coin, and apparently is supposed to give citizens support the power to support to improve and program the Magic City just by looking at it. You can actually start mining your coin. And you got different places where you can actually you got different city coins. So Miami's got one, New York's got one, Austin's got one. I did not know that. So I guess this coin is supposed to help the betterment of the city. That's a very good idea. That's a good idea. Did the chat in already? No, we're wrapping it up. Let's make Daytona Beach, Florida, a crypto-friendly city. Hey, I would love it. I love this city. I would love it if it be. I love it to be. It's always gonna be fun, guys. It doesn't matter what it is. It's always gonna be fun. It's always gonna be fun. It's always gonna be positive. Always gonna be negative. That's everything. Towards anything that's. Think about it. You notice the fun don't happen to people or projects that's not successful. Shiba gets a lot of fun. Saitama gets a lot of fun. Even the YouTube channel. Jake is successful. He gets haters. You know what I'm saying? Even think about people that successful. You're not gonna get to the ones that are not. You're not. It's gonna be because they're the target. You're the target. I'm the target. A lot of the times. I get a lot of DMs about good and bad things. Oh yeah, my goodness. I just ignore them, but But oh yeah, all the time. But I welcome the good and the bad advice. It makes me stronger and it helps me, um, deliver things on the positive level. Shincoin. I have not do that. Okay. Tell me how that going, Sarah Patterson. Tell me how that's going. Yep, your pop gets them all the time. Yeah, your pop is success. Man, your pop is he's successful in this YouTube game. Jake is, Zach is, Austin. It's the same names, guys. Chad Randy's the same names. And then you got some up and comers that's doing like Not Crypto, Crypto Dev. I mean, you got some Cuffing the Dip. I love his. You got some ones that just they coming up, and so they are a target now too because now they're becoming successful, or they are successful. I should say that, and it's plenty of them out there. Yeah, it's plenty of them out there. Yeah. So I just appreciate the fact that they are out there delivering content, entertainment, education to people can follow and learn from and really feel good about themselves. And I mean, I just think, but yeah, he gets racist jokes. Man, he gets racist haters. That's crazy, man. Why would you do that? He's a nice guy, man. Um, why would you? If you have to save if you had to save one crypto from being lost in your wallet, would you choose Saja or would you choose Saja? That's tough, man. Oh man, that's tough, man. Because it's like you really have to think about that. I mean, because there's a lot of ones out there that you would want in your wallet. I mean, Saja's one of them. Jetstar, Saitama, Kishu, Shiba, of course, Dojalon. I mean, it's so many. That's tough. It's hard to answer that. That is really hard. I mean, and I ain't lie, it's really hard to answer that. Because when you start getting to know these projects and where it's going, you're like, man, dang, I wish I had that one. And Bitcoin just dumped. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Bitcoin dumped. So why are some coins 20x the price of Bitcoin? Depends on the coin. Give me an example and we can take a look at it. Did get a chance to check my DM about Santa coin. Yeah, I like the Santa coin. Yeah, man, that's such a good idea. That's an interesting idea. Santa coin. It's an interesting idea. Now, what is the Santa coin? Let me look at this. What do they do? I like the name and is it what do they do? Hyper deflationary token with reflection in BUSD. It's a meme coin. That's the first thing they said. It was introduced this month. So the Santa coin just basically got started. It's a play to earn. It's a play to earn game. That's what it says. Santa baby. That's what it says. It says, Santa coin main utility is upcoming play to earn racing Santa game. So interesting. I need to take more look at it. Interesting. I haven't Santa coin sound like a bubble. Big boy crypto. I like them. I do. I mean, some people kind of go after him. I like big boy crypto, man. I watch his show sometimes. I learn some things from him. Definitely not hating on him. He's very knowledgeable. He's got a really good base. I mean, he's an inspiration of certain things and how he does his show. It's kind of gave me some ideas of what I want to do in the how I'm going to do things in the future. But big boy, yeah. I mean, he's a target, man. That's the thing. A lot of these guys, I mean, he's got tons of haters, but he's just gonna have it. He's gonna have it. Improve 2021. Fact, we have a good project, yes, but amateur people running it. This is going to take longer than I thought. I'm deeply invested, won't sell. You're not. See, I love the end of that. I'm not selling. You're not selling. Yes, there's things we can all learn from. There's things that how we can do things better. However, I'm deeply invested. I won't sell. Exactly. I'm not selling either. In fact, I'm going to continue adding to my bag. I'm going to continue adding to the bag. Absolutely. Meme coins are fun. Eventually, people want long-term value. Yep. And what's going to happen is you're going to see coins that may start out as a meme. Like Saitama started out as a meme. That ain't no meme. That's a transformation. That ain't no meme. That's no meme coin. So, BitBoy talk too much. I like BitBoy, man. I do. I like BitBoy. I'm hoping to get on the show one day, man. I like him, man. He got his own swag about him. He got his own swag. I like people that have their own swag. I mean, they got their own kind of like they got their own personality. They got their own personality about them. You look into it. Yes, we're going to do this. This right here, we're going to do this together. Absolutely. January 1st, we're going to together, not me, not just me. We're going to look into a new 2022 portfolio. And that portfolio is going to be brand new. And we're going to track the tokens and we're going to do that together. So we're going to do that January 1st. We'll have more information about that in the next few weeks. But yes, but absolutely. Continue helping people in different ways, man. If that's giving, if that's educating, that's entertaining. Yes, I'm gonna have some fun with it too. I mean, definitely gonna have a little fun with that. But at the end of the day, I do want to continue educating, entertaining people, give back as well, help people become become that, if that's what their inspiration is. I think a lot of people just want to be debt free. If you think about it, guys, a lot of people, we hear millionaires and billionaires and Lambo a lot. I think a lot of people just want to be debt free. They just want to pay their bill, they pay their debt, and just go home, travel. A lot of people will be doing that. Okay, I will not be using any hard wallet to store my millions until the product been out for a year plus. And you have your opinion. You have your opinion approved 2021. And that's what makes things great. I want you to have an opinion on your thoughts, you know, and that's what makes things good. I'm not gonna sit there and say you shouldn't. That's your opinion. And actually there's actually some good, and there's some I actually kind of, I mean, I can see that point. I can see that. Yes, financial freedom. And some people just want to basically, they just want to pay these debt bills, man. Like, I think some people would be happy just to pay the bills. Like those bills on the white kitchen table next to the ketchup and the mustard. LG, how's my LG? So, but yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't know if they're inspired to be a millionaire. I think they just want to pay these bills. They want to spend more time with their family. And you know what? That doesn't have to necessarily be a millionaire. You can be very happy with debt-free financial freedom and just have a couple of $100,000 in the bank. And that is fine for to me with a lot of people. Hey, I got my bills paid. I got some money for my kids, or for my mom or whoever. The bills are paid for on the white kitchen table next to the ketchup and mustard. And guys, the reason why I say that though, because that was a true story of me. I used to have bills on the white kitchen table. It was next to the ketchup and mustard. And that was like that when I was growing up and when I was in college. When I was in college, we couldn't afford to pay the bills. We have to, me and my roommate would sit there and say, which bill will get paid for this month? We would flip the coin. And then we used to leave the bills on the white. It was a white kitchen table, and we had ketchup and mustard. We were just sitting there and honey, and we used to sit there. Be like, man, we got the light bill. Damn, we need lights. Sometimes we just have the candles up. Dang, the light bill would be there. The water bill would be there. The rent would actually be there. The car insurance would be on there. Things like that. We're like, we got $300 for all 7 of these or 5 of these. So, but anyway, but I hope not. I hope they didn't lose half my money because of stupid crap. I hope not. But man, just hold strong, bro. It's gonna be all right. Looks like an opportunity. Shivers down. Opportunity. Opportunity. Win Lambo. Let's take it out in 2022. Let's take a look. I do want to look at one and test drive one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just curious about it. Test drive that Lambo. How much? Here's the thing people don't talk about. The insurance on a Lambo. The insurance. That's gotta be insane. The insurance on that Lambo. But you need to have insurance. Just like you need to protect your assets, you need to protect your Lambo. Improve 2021. Improve 2022. Will you change your name to 2022? Improve 2022? I'm just curious. Or is it just you already improved? You probably would you just say already improved 2022? You already improved. You good. Bro, do you think Saitama will hit that number? Let's see. That's fine. In time, I think so. It may take a little longer than we might have thought, possibly because we're waiting for things to develop. But I believe it doesn't happen in December. I'm going to say it could happen the early parts of next year, but it depends on these announcements. We're just kind of waiting on it. Gotta manifest it to you. Yes, I will check this one out. Thank you for the super chat. They have big things lined up. Yeah, man, rebranding Goku. They got the name Goku. Obviously, people might have heard of that. Dragon Ball Z. But if they got that stuff coming up, that's big time. That's something to look into. The oil change on the Lambo. Exactly. See, I ain't even talk about that. You got the oil change, you got the maintenance, you got the insurance. My goodness. And what about the tires? Is it a special type of see? We talk about that, but dang, you're like, it take me a couple of $1,000 every time I go oil change. Goodness, I know. Yeah, and the repairs. Yeah, that's a lot. But hey, if you wealthy, then it might not. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're awesome because of what you do. That get me some coins. Absolutely, get the coins. Definitely. Try to look for some ones I like. I like Dojo on Mars. I wanted to start a challenge with that. Yeah, I agree. Student loans are crazy, man. And you can't even really, with student loans, you can't even file for, bankruptcy with them. I mean, it's just crazy. You're stuck with them. You stuck with them. You stuck with them. Absolutely. Live off the reflections. Yeah, some people will. Some people will. Next year, Improve 2020 will be perfected. Yeah. Let's address the elephant in the room. Win Lambo. Well, here's the thing. 2022. Some people won't get one. I'll admit I won't test drive one of them. I may take one off the lot. So there's no elephant. That's more like a giraffe in the room. I think 2022, some of these people gonna be in there. Nah, get back to friends and family. Sent myself. There you go. Yep. I definitely want to test drive one. But yes, giving back, helping out the community is exactly what you should look to. Absolutely. By Sarge Ethereum or Wrap Ethereum. Ethereum. Well, Wrap Ethereum. I mean, you can get that, but probably I would look for Ethereum. I appreciate it, man. Love it. Love the support, but I'm not going to buy shipping or I'm buying stomachs. Hey, why not both? I've always said that. Dip Bone and Ethereum. I like them both. You at this point you do need it. It'd be nice. You do need Ethereum. Love Clee. We're gonna be talking more about Clee. I think we can have Clee on. It's not this week. I thought it was this week. It's next week. But Clee's gonna be all over YouTube and Twitter and stuff like. Clee's a great project, guys. Clee's something that you definitely want to do your research and look into. So I don't think Clee is done. See, once people say things are done, they rise. They ever rise. You see that? I know it's not really a tie-in, but ever rise. Fake token is good. They have the DeFi going on right now. Gala, I'm still looking into, but Feg, I like Feg. I know more about Feg than Gala. But yeah. Well, one, they're a charity token, and they're helping out animals. 13% reflections. I know that may not be necessarily long term. I think as long as and then the Saja Defender, which is supposed to help out with rug pulls. I think that's a really good one right there. That may be that may be the main utility for that whole thing. If they can figure out how to really snipe out rug pulls by them going through the product that they're looking to launch, man, that could be a game changer. Keys dumping is look to man is opportunity. But yes, it's but here's the thing, it's opportunity everywhere. It's opportunity everywhere. That's what makes it great. You can okay, I don't want Clee. I'll go look at this one. That makes it great. I'm definitely not telling you to get anything. I think you gotta do what's best for you or what you see doing because you definitely do have to make those type of decisions. And yes, that defender sold me on Saja. Yeah, man. Absolutely. When we had him on Islam, he came in, he was talking about it. I think it was him. Yeah. I think that was his name. He's like, yeah, we're creating this rug, this basically that's going to help out with this rug pull. Because they got tired of all the rug pulls out there. They pull that off. That puts them in a category. Can be a thing. Yeah, imagine the Sage Defender helps Saitama, or Saitama helps Saja as well. Partnership. I feel partnership. A true partnership. Feg is the truth. I like Feg. I'm keeping it too. That's just me. I'm keeping my clique high. Mm-hmm. I'm keeping my clique. Okay, guys. Well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go here, guys. It was nice chatting with you after the post AMA of Saitama with Steve Max and of course Russ. To me, I feel good about the Saitama and the future of it. It's one of those things you have to wait on, just like anything else, like waiting for the bus. Even though you have the actual information in front of you, the schedule, you still gotta wait for it. But once you get on there in a cold, windy day, and you get on that bus, it's warm and fuzzy, you can be all excited. But you gotta wait on it. And once you wait, and you're cold right now. Right now, we're outside cold. But here's the thing: we're cold, but we warm inside because we're getting our reflections. But when we get on that bus to go to the moon or go down the street, that's when you're gonna be all excited, guys. I'll see you guys on the next show. I'll be back probably tomorrow, maybe a different bat channel. Well, the same channel, same bat channel, a different bat time. Maybe we might bring Robin. Just joking. All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking the channel. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the moderators. Thank you for the moderators. And I'll see you guys on the next video.